to do a report on BBC WM and BBC CWM on it. This is Clive Eakin at Edgbaston, where Warwickshire are underway.
Fitness as Duckett slaps this through the offside for 4. That really was a shot of great emphasis. Sat up, asked to be punched away, and it was. Those advertising boards at the base of the Hollis away to our right, and Notts are on 12 after only 10 balls of the match.
Yeah, positive start. We've seen this quite a lot.
16 for 1. Round the wicket comes Hassan Ali, and there's runs here for Duckett. It's a long chase out on the boundary edge, and in fact it's gone for 4 and get away with it.
I've
National Hug and Aussie Day.
I've heard some lines in my time, Dave Bracegirdle. Speaking of bright, here's Oliver Hannon-Dolby. He's in. That is spanked, absolutely spanked. A lovely shot past point from Duckett, and it's nowhere for that to go other than over the boundary rope. And just before that, I think it was the South Africa series, must have been about 2016, somewhere around there, and yeah, I couldn't get them in this.
Here he comes to bowl to Duckett, who's on 24, make that 28. Not a lot wrong with that. Lovely drive straight down the ground from Ben Duckett. It was over pitched and not quite in the slot from Hassan Ali, but that one was, and he's driven it away for 4, and it's 30 for 1.
It's such a
next ball down the leg side, turned off the pads down to long leg for 4. Lovely bit of stroke play from Ben Duckett. He goes to 34, 36 for 1 Notts.
When we were here, we had Martin Emerson was down here from Durham, and I asked him, and I asked.
No, you didn't.
Off his half century. Here's Rhodes. Duckett just plays that gently into mid-wicket, and that's enough for a single. That's enough for his half century.
Last couple of overs or so. Next ball is driven down the ground handsomely by Duckett for 4. Slightly over pitch, but right in his arc, and Duckett just drove it to the onside of straight. Nothing the bowler could do.
And he eats round the wicket. Oh, that's edge now. That's gone past slip. Had there been a second slip there, that might well have been a chance. It's gone down for 4, down to 3rd.
Jamal round the wicket, bowls again, lovely looking straight drive, and it's got through the dive of Hassan Ali, who went down in instalments, couldn't quite get there, and the ball had beaten him. 114 for 1 as Jamal round the wicket bowls, and Ben Slater is in prime form here. That's the second boundary he's just picked off in the over. That's the 100 partnership. Through this before Mel comes back in. 26th of April 1996, 28 years ago, Sean Pollock on this very day. Jamal bowls, and this time he gives enough width for Duckett just to slam that through the offside. The only thing I'm surprised about there, Mel, was that Duckett set off running, as he might have to sprint 3, because he's gone very quickly up to 85 now. He's had plenty of momentum about him today, but at lunch he was 6.
Hassan Ali round the wicket to him, bowls, and Duckett guides that down to 3rd. He'll get 4 runs, and that will take him on to 99, 177. As this next one, he turns around his pass, and that will bring him his century. Down to wide long leg, and he ambles through very calmly. Now he clenches his fist, takes his helmet off, and Ben Duckett has completed an impressive century here. Briggs in, and that's whipped away by Duckett. That's a terrific shot, wide of mid-off for 4 runs. Duckett on to 121, 229 for 4.
That looks just a tad rusty as Danny Briggs comes in. Slow left arm lifted down the ground by Duckett. That was premeditated, I fancy. A hop and a skip down the ground from Duckett, and then heaved it over. Played beautifully, kept the board ticking over. Now he goes on the reverse, and he's got 4 runs. So when he mentioned it in the last over, this time he goes on the reverse. A nice clean connection after tea here with Ben Duckett in particular. And he'll pull this one away nice and hard, and it's becoming the Ben Duckett Roadshow at the moment. 3 boundaries in the over. Hit on, a couple of bounces for 4, then the switch hit away square of the wicket on the offside, but of course the leg side with him turning round. Briggs In again, Bowles, and again Duckett down on one knee, and again he executes it perfectly. That's his 150 for Ben Duckett.
Rhodes to Duckett, pitches it up. Duckett clips it off his feet. That's beautifully placed and timed. That's a terrific shot by Ben Duckett, and it brings up the 300. 302 for 4.
You're quite right, it was just a clip off his toes, but the speed with which it went over the outfield was incredible, wasn't it? 2 fielders out there.
And the wicket to Duckett, and he's whipped that away. He's hit it in the air, but hit it so hard there was very little chance of anyone catching that or even stopping it. And it's racer Robbie Yates did dive.
Here comes Barnard to Duckett, and he slaps that one through the covers. It was as if it was an irritating fly that he wanted to get rid of, just swatted it. And he continues on his merry way. Moves on to 173.
Get lost.
Hassan Ali in, and that's wide, and it's slapped over the covers, and he has found the boundary, Duckett. So he was given some width. There was enough bounce. Duckett on strike, Hassan Ali in, and oh, he has a massive swipe at this one. Went for the drive, got the edge, and it's just wide of second slip and all the way to the boundary for another 4.
Hannah Dolby round the wicket. Bowles full, driven straight back past him. He got his right hand out. That was something, but it's not going to stop it from getting to the boundary. Fierce from Duckett now to his name, moving. He's not edging towards that century. He's powering his way to that double century, should I say, at 355 for 7.
Here comes Hannah Dolby around the wicket, and Duckett does take one down to third man, and his 5th first-class double century is his. What a wonderful innings it's been, from 240 deliveries, 200 out of 370 for 8. That's how much Nottinghamshire have depended on him so far in this game. Tremendous innings